Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Global 1987. We're back because of GCW, and I have to apologize first of all for not uploading in the past 2 weeks. I've been sick a lot, because every time around Easter, I somehow get sick. I don't know, it's been that way for the past 10 years now, and I hate it. But anyway, let's get into it. I've been having some problems with my headphones as well, my recording. Not recording audio. But let's get into the booking. So, we left off with Championship Wrestling, Johnny Ace and Sting defeating Shane Douglas and Brian Pillman in what it had no right to be a 99, but who cares? I'm happy with it. So tonight, let's book our episode. So let's see, what do we want on Saturday Night's Wrestling? We're going to start off with a Triple H... No, actually, let's start with this. Brian Pillman, Jeff Jarrett, Diesel, Mike Iris Rotundo, Shane Douglas, and where is Johnny Ace? Alright. We're going to have Brian Pillman on Entertainment, Jeff Jarrett on Entertainment, Diesel on Menace. You're going to be a Menace. You can be on Entertainment. And what do we put Johnny Ace at? He's going to be on Menace as well. Alright. So we're going to have the Franchise Awards. And that's going to be 11 minutes long. So that's how we're going to start the show. We're going to have Diamond Dallas Page, who complained that he wasn't getting featured at the pay-per-view. So we're going to have him get a victory over, let's say, Aldo Montoya. You make that around 5 minutes, and we're going to put DDP over. Alright. We're going to have a tag team contest. We're going to have Harlem Heat in a singles match. They're going to take on the Armed Forces, General Riggs. So Booker T getting the victory. After the match, we're going to have Gene Okerlund interview Booker T and Stevie Ray. So let's do that. And put them both on Entertainment, trying to get them a bit better on the mic. Interviews Harlem Heat. So that's going to be around 5 minutes. Alright. We're going to have a singles match next. Let's say Jeff Jarrett. He will defend his championship against Savio Vega, the returning Savio Vega, who hasn't been seen in how many years? So if we check GCW, his last match for our company was in 1991, where he lost to Al Snow. Welcome back, Savio. The first thing you do is you lose to Jeff Jarrett. He's going to retain his IC championship. Then we're going to have a backstage promo by Triple H, or Hunter Hearst Helmsley at this point. HHH backstage promo. Make that around 5 minutes. And then let's book our main event. For our main event, we're going to have Stunning Steve Austin. Let's give them a good match on this card. We're going to give them Stunning Steve Austin against Candido Malenko. I don't know what I want to do here. Ultimo? They had a 76 in 1990. Let's see if they can top that. They probably can. So Austin gets the victory, and let's run the show. So we start off with the Franchise Awards. Over the past year, Franchise has dominated GCW, and Brian Pillman gathers Franchise in the ring. He gives them all awards. So starting off, ladies and gentlemen, the first Franchise Award is the Best Country Singer Award, and it is to our very own Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Jarrett. Please clap for him. Please. Nobody claps. They're all pissed. You know, Franchise absolutely hated. So anyway, Top Bodyguard of the Year, it has to be Diesel. Diesel gets the Top Bodyguard of the Year. Let's go. Good job, Diesel. Best Tax Man in the entire world, Mike Iris Rotundo. Again, yeah. The Chosen One Award to myself, Brian Pillman. Yeah. And the Top Prospect of the Year to Shane Douglas. Yeah. And you know what, Shane? I have a present for you. Present for me? Yes, I have a present for you. Come on, bring it out, guys. And security brings out a cake. a cake just for Shane Douglas, a huge cake. And on the cake, it has little mini figurines of every member of franchise. There's Brian Pillman in the middle holding just one championship since he lost his other one to Kid McCoy. The WWA Championship no longer held by Brian Pillman. Jeff Jarrett on the side with a guitar. Diesel got his doing something with his glove. I don't know. He's always doing something weird with it. Mike Iris Rotundo with a typewriter or something. I don't care. And Shane Douglas with a championship belt. On it says, next top guy. What a present. And Douglas takes a piece of the cake, and he's about to bite into it, and out comes, out of the cake, Johnny Ace, jumping franchise with a chair, starts swinging all over the place. And that's how we end the segment. So then we move to Diamond Dallas Page, defeating Aldo Montoya in 520 by pinfall with a discus lariat. DDP 84, Aldo with a 36, a 74. We move to Harlem Heat versus Armed Forces. Of course, Harlem Heat getting the victory. And Booker, 73. Booker's getting up there. Stevie, 68. 66. So after the match, we got Gene Okerlund interviewing Harlem Heat. They lost their tag team championships to the Eliminators at Championship Wrestling last episode. So what do you think of the current situation with the tag team championships, Harlem Heat? I'll tell you something. Me and my brother, Stevie, we don't want to be second fiddle to anybody in GCW in terms of tag team wrestling. We want to be the top guys. So, Eliminators, we want our rematch for the tag team championships next week. So I guess next week, Booker T and Stevie Ray get a rematch for the tag team championships. We'll see how that pans out. We move to Jeff Jarrett defeating Savio Vega in 629 bit with a figure 4 leg lock, the Best Country Singer of the Year award. Jeff Jarrett, and Intercontinental Champion, retains his title. 82, 54. Great chemistry, that's good. A 79. Oh, what was that? Starting to lose my voice a bit. So, Triple H is backstage, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and he says, "The kid screwed me at Championship Wrestling. He fast counted my shoulders, and he knows it. Rey Mysterio didn't beat me. Rey Mysterio can't even beat..." I don't know, I'm out of words. Rey Mysterio is useless. The kid is even more useless somehow. And next week, I want to show the kid what it's like when he faces me in the ring. So that's it. He challenges the kid next week, 67. And then our main event, they don't do that well. That's surprising. Stunning Steve Austin defeating Ultimo Dragon 14-22. Austin 92. Dragon 79. A 77. Bit disappointing, but whatever. An 80. I'll take it. So that was the first show of today's episode. We're running 2 shows. I don't care, Dory. So let's see what we are at. Alright. So let's sim to our next show, Saturday Night's Wrestling. Right now. Second show of today's episode. But before we get into it, let's try to medal Hunter and the 1-2-3 kid. No effect. That's fine. So let's go to the Tri-State once again. And let's book the show. So we're going to start off with Owen Hart in the ring. And I don't really have plans for Owen Hart. It's just, you know, he has to say goodbye to a loved one. Unfortunately, between the show starting during the simulation, Bruce Hart unfortunately passed away in the game. Not in real life. So we're going to have Owen Hart, you know, say goodbye to his brother. Because we're not assholes. Alright. So I want to have Kid McCoy. I want to have Kid McCoy somewhere on the show. I want to see... He's an enhancement talent. Well, I want to hire a local guy and see how he does. See if I can put him in a program with somebody. So let's see. We're going to have him... I'm going to have him face off against Carl Willett. So let's do that in our pre-show. Carl Willett will face off against Kid McCoy. He's 24. Not a lot of star quality, though. So it's going to be 7 minutes, WWA World Heavyweight Championship, and Kid McCoy. I don't care. Alright. So then we're going to have... Let's book the main event. Always start booking the main event. Harlem Heat Eliminators Tag Team Championships. The Eliminators just won the titles 2 weeks ago. So, of course, you know what that means. That means they lost the championships. They lose the championships. So we're going to have Booker T, Stevie Ray, Perry Saturn, John Cronus, and Fatu and Samu will debut, beating down all the teams in the ring. So let's do that. So Head Shrinkers beat down both teams. So that'll end the show. We're going to have HHH versus the Kid. The 1, 2, 3 Kid. It's going to be 8 minutes. The Kid getting the victory by disqualification after interference by Marcus Bagwell. After that, we'll have Hunter, Marcus Bagwell beat down the 1, 2, 3 Kid with Rey Mysterio making the save. So let's see, let's put that on overness. Alright, so HHH and Bagwell beat down the Kid. Rey makes the save. Alright, let's put that to 6 minutes. Alright, let's see what else we can put. Book. I can't speak today at all. So let's have Johnny Ace cut a backstage promo. Johnny Ace, backstage promo. It's going to make that 5 minutes. Right there, we're going to have Sting cut a backstage promo as well. So Sting. Alright, and before both promos we'll have matches. We're going to have Jerry Lynn, and he can take on... Who can he take on? We're going to have him take on Dustin Rhodes. I'm not using Dustin a lot, so let's see if I can put him on the show. We're going to put that right there. That's fine. Put that right before main event. Let's book it. So in our opening contest, Kid Mccoy retaining the WWA World Championship. He actually didn't do that bad, so I can probably use him in a storyline if need be. So 63. So Owen Hart starts off the show, and he says goodbye to his brother Bruce, and yeah, that's basically it. So 84. Jerry Lynn versus Dustin Rhodes. Dustin gets the victory in 640 by pinfall with a flying lariat. Dustin 88. Jerry with a 68. Dustin improving technical and performance, a 78. Sting backstage promo. He says Brian Pillman does not stand a chance against me at Resilience and Romance. And next week, Mike IRS Rotundo doesn't stand a chance when he faces me tonight, next week, in the main event. So he challenges IRS next week. Then we got the Kid defeating Hunter Hearst Helmsley in 806 when Hunter was disqualified after Marcus Bagwell attacked the 1, 2, 3 Kid. Hunter with a 75, 1, 2, 3 Kid 44, a 74. Afterwards, HHH Bagwell beat down the Kid and Rey Mysterio makes the save. So let's see, we'll see what that means. Johnny Ace is backstage, and he's cutting a backstage promo on Shane Douglas, his former tag team partner, former tag team champions of the Dynamic Dudes. Johnny says, Shane, I hate you. We used to be best friends, but now there is nobody in this world I despise more than you. Not even Brian Pillman, not Diesel, you. And at Resilience and Romance, it's going to be you and me, with the loser leaving GCW. And that's the stipulation for Resilience and Romance. Johnny Ace challenging Shane Douglas with the loser leaving Global Championship Wrestling for good. And 88. So then our main event, Harlem Heat defeat the Eliminators in 1541 when Booker defeated Perry Saturn by pinfall with a missile dropkick. I've got to take that off. Harlem Heat are 2-time World Tag Team Champions. Stevie 72, Booker 75, Perry 80, and Cronus 77 and 83. And after the match, the Head Shrinkers debut and he beat down Harlem Heat and the Eliminators. So they want the Tag Team Championships. That leaves us with an 84. A good show. So let's see let's see what we have here. Probably Taz, yeah. Alright. So that's going to be it for today's episode of GCW. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I apologize for not uploading in a while. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.